Hey, Zach. I'm doing this recording.
Okay, good morning, everyone. We are ready to get started, and I will hand it over to Alex. So, Alex, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. My name's Alex. I'm a physical therapy student, and I'm here to lead your up and moving workout today. So I understand there's a variety of different ages and abilities who watch these videos, so I'll try to provide exercises and variations that everyone can do. And hopefully you can gain some new exercises that you can do at home and find this as a good way to stay active and have a little bit of fun while we're doing it. Okay, so I'm up at 9,000 feet in Colorado, so I might get a little winded, but that should be good. Okay, so to start with for this workout, we're gonna end up doing a circuit workout. So we'll do a variety of different resistance exercises, try to mix up the muscle groups, give you guys a good balanced workout. So we'll start with warming up. Just double check the chat. Okay, so for warming up, you can either start marching in place, or if you want to increase intensity, you can also run in place. Kind of getting our heart rate up, get nice and warmed up. Don't be afraid to move those arms a little bit more. All right, from here, let's start. We'll do some jumping jacks to keep warming up. If it's hard for your joints, you can do some stepping jacks. If you're wanting a little bit more intensity, you can do regular jumping jacks. Try to land softly on your feet. All right, next warm-up exercise we're gonna do is we're gonna ski in place. You can alternate arms or legs or do the same ones, whichever works. Okay. And to warm up our shoulders a little bit more, when you guys are ready, we'll start with some nice, easy shoulder rolls forward. And reverse, backwards shoulder rolls. Loosening everything up in the shoulders. Okay, we'll do a few neck rolls when you guys are ready. So bringing our neck, head down towards our left foot and rolling it nice and easy over towards the right foot. And back towards the left. And back over towards the right. You can also turn your head side to side, nice and gently. Left to right. Okay. From here, when you guys are ready, we'll begin our workout. So for this first circuit, we're going to start by we'll do 2 rounds of the circuit and see how it goes. So we'll have 4 exercises. First one we're going to do is squats, and there's different variations you can do for this. So if you need a chair for balance, that's fine. For squats, you want to try to make sure that your knees are not going over your toes as you come down. And if you have knee issues, it can also be pretty helpful to point your feet out a little bit, just like this. For variations for the squat, you can do mini squats where you come down only about halfway or whatever depth feels good for you, or you can do a full squat. For the more advanced versions, you can also do jump squats. So we'll start with doing 5 to 10 reps for each of these exercises. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Next exercise, we're going to do some shoulder rolls. And if you want to make these harder, you can use weights. You can use your water bottle weights. You might not need weights at all. We'll start with some nice big shoulder rolls, nice and easy. 10 forward. And if you have shoulder issues, you can just work in a smaller range. You don't have to go up all the way. If this is too difficult, then you don't have to do it. Okay, let's reverse them. Nice and slow and controlled. Coming back. Good. All right, so the next exercise, we're going to do lunges. So variations for these. You can do a normal lunge. And the key with these, as you come forward, you want to make sure your knee is not riding over your toes. And also, you want to try to control the wobbling if you can. To make these a little easier, you can take a chair and use it for support. And we call these mini lunges, where you come down partially and come back up. Okay, 5 to 10 reps of those. We'll do each leg, 5 to 10 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and the other leg. You can alternate these if you prefer. Helps me keep track just doing them one at a time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, good work, guys. The last exercise for the circuit, you can go ahead and grab your weights or your water bottles, whatever works for you. So we're going to do curl presses here. So for these, 5 to 10 reps, you're going to curl on up and press overhead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more for 10. Awesome. Okay, that's the first round of that circuit. We'll start our second round. So 5 to 10 reps of squats. Here we go. If these are too easy and you want to do a higher level, you can also do jump squats with these. Same thing with the lunges. You can do jump lunges as well. Okay. Down to the depth that works for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. We'll switch muscle groups now to those arm circles. If the first round was too easy for you, you can use water bottle weights, whatever weight's good. You don't need much weight for this exercise to get a good burn. We'll start with just small circles forward. All right, and reverse. Okay. Whew. My shoulders are burning. All right, next exercise, lunges, 5 to 10 reps each side. You can do the mini lunges if you need to. Here we go. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. And other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. All right, when you guys are ready, last exercise, curl presses. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good work, guys. So that's 2 rounds of that circuit. Give you guys a second to finish or catch up. If you need a water break here, you can take it. We'll give you guys maybe a 30-second little water break. Okay, I like that you guys are still moving. That's good. It's good not to sit still. All right, we'll start up again. So these next exercises will work on some back muscles. They're pretty good that you can do at home. So we have 3 of them in the circuit. We have A's, T's, and Y's. Okay. So to do this, if you have a little piano bench, you can do that, or anything that you can lay on where you can move both your arms on the side. Or if you have a couple couch pillows to stack up that you can lay on, that'd work. Or you can do them standing. So I'll show you the technique for the first one. The first one we're going to do are the A's. Once again, let's aim for 5 to 10 reps. Do your best, forget the rest, whatever works well for you. So you're going to lean forward like this, and you're going to bring your arms, straight arms, up and back, a little hold at the top. If you want to make this harder, you can use your water bottle weights. If it is too difficult to kind of hold that lunge, you can alternate legs, or you can do it on the piano bench. So I'll show you this variation as well. Just like that. Okay. For the first round of A's. Okay, here we go. 1, nice hold at the top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's a good question in the chat. So a Bosu ball or a Theraball works great for this exercise. So that would work just as well as a bench. I use that in the clinic a lot. So if you have a Theraball that you can go on your knees and lay over, that will work perfectly for these. All right, so that was the first round of A's. Now for T's, this one's a little trickier. Basically, you kind of start in the same position, whether it's laying on your ball or your piano bench, and you're going to bring your arms out to the side. Little hold at the top. You should pinch the shoulder blades together. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Building up a sweat up here. All right. Okay, the last back exercise that we're going to do for this circuit is called the Ys. You might find you need less weight for this one. For this one here, I'll show you on the piano bench and standing. You're going to bring your arms straight up and overhead. You might find you don't have the range of motion or scapular mobility to go all the way up, and that's okay. If you can only go up here, that's fine. Just do what you can. For the standing version, same thing. Try to get a nice flat back, whatever's comfortable for you, and up like this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And for all these, if you can try to be a little bit more bent forward, you get a bit more back muscles versus the more you're standing up straight, you get more shoulder muscles, which can be good as well. Depends on what you're trying to aim for. All right. So any new questions in the chat, or are we doing okay? Yeah, so for the Y, I have the thumbs, I don't have them up, I have them to the side. Just like this. Okay. Perfect. All right. Let's work with the second round of those 3 exercises. Once again, do your best, forget the rest. Find what works for you. Okay, we'll start with the A's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good deal. So that was the A's. Now we'll move to the T's. You can also do the T's and the Y's pretty easily if you just have a regular chair. This might work for some of you better. Or you can lay right here, move back a little bit. Here we go. 1, 2, really bringing those shoulder blades together. Nice hold at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you need to shake it out a little bit, you can roll your shoulders. We've got one more exercise, one more round of the Y's. All right. Last round, whenever you guys are ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, if you guys need a water break, we'll take a minute break here. Feel free to get some water, whatever works for you. I'm gonna go grab some water real quick. All right, looks like we have everybody back and people are ready. So the last circuit that we'll do, we have 3 new exercises. Just put this out of the way. Okay. So the first exercise we're going to do is a bridge. So you can come on down to the floor. Once again, we're going to aim for 5 to 10 reps. Variations for the bridge. You can, if coming up, I want you to take a nice hold at the top, try to keep the core straight, and come on down. If the normal bridge is too easy and you're looking for more of a challenge, you can straighten one leg out and come on up. Same for 5 to 10 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Nice hold at the top. 4, I'm gonna switch legs. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So next exercise that we will do after those bridges. This is a good core strengthening exercise. It's called the dead bug. So it gets the name because you start in this position where you look like a dead bug. Arms are straight up, knees are up, bend at 90 degrees. And for this, there's a couple of variations. You want to extend your left leg and bring your right leg or right arm down to the ground. You come on back up. Then you extend your right leg and your left arm goes down to the ground. So you're alternating and you come back up. If this is too difficult, you can also just try putting one leg down, then the other leg down, or one arm down and the other arm down. So here we go, alternating arms and legs. 5 to 10 reps, do your best, forget the rest. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And our last exercise for this circuit, to kind of work on the hip abductor muscles, we'll start by lying on your side. I'm starting on my left side here, and you want to keep your legs straight to start with. Core is all straight here, and we're going to lift one leg up to the sky. I want you to try to keep your toes pointing out straight and try to keep it in your leg in line with the body. Here we go. 5 to 10 reps, nice and slow. You can get a really good burn with these if you're just nice and slow and control. Okay, that's 10 reps for my right leg. Now I'm going to switch sides. Same thing, leg straight, toe pointing out in front, leg in line with the body. Slow and controlled. Another variation for this, if the straight leg raises are too difficult, you can also do what's called clamshells. They work more your external rotation muscles, but these work as well. If the straight leg is too hard, you can work in this range. All right, any questions on that first circuit? Let's see here. Looking okay. Good deal. I got some thumbs up. Awesome. I like it. Okay, we'll do another round of those. So let's start with the bridges. Here we go. 5 to 10 reps. Leg out in front if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, from here, we'll go on to the second exercise, the dead bugs. Laying on your back, arms straight up, knees bent about 90 degrees, alternating arms and legs. Here we go. Right arm down, or left arm down, right leg down. Left leg, right arm. Try to activate your core muscles as you do this. 5 to 10 reps, whatever's good for you. All right. It's kind of funny to see some of you guys' screens because it looks like you just have your hands up. So I can only see your hands. It's like you're trying to ask a question, but you're just a dead bug. All right. So last exercise in the circuit, sideline leg raises or clamshells, whatever floats your boat. Here we go. If you want to make these harder at home, and if you have TheraBands, this would be a good way to do it. Nice and slow and controlled. Or ankle weights. Ankle weights will work well for these too. You can also do more reps. If you're going slow and controlled, and if 10 reps isn't enough, if you go up to 20 reps, I pretty much guarantee you're going to be feeling it. Should feel a good burn. All right, switch to the other side. And with all these exercises, if you're feeling more of a muscle burn or some fatigue in your muscles, that's fine and that's normal. If you're getting sharp pains with any of these, then you want to either discontinue or maybe do less force or less reps. Find what works good for you. Okay. All right, good work, everybody. So those are our 3 circuits for today. We're going to end with a cool down. If on your own after this you want to do more of those circuits, you're more welcome to. Okay, so start our cool down. Spread our legs to whatever, I guess, depth you can. And you just let your arms relax down to the ground. And we're going to just gently rock our arms back and forth, kind of like the trunk of an elephant. You can even let your head go limp and loose too. Let your neck rock back and forth with it. All right. And you can rock it nice and easy on up, slowly coming on up out of it. Letting those arms go limp. Kind of feels pretty good for the shoulders. Okay, we'll start just doing some nice easy shoulder shrugs forward. And shoulder rolls back. We'll end with a few head rolls. If these hurt your neck, do them in what range is good for you. Look up towards the sky, rolling on back down, round, and up back towards the sky. Okay. One last stretch for the back muscles. And take your arms and you're gonna cross them over in front, just like this. And I interlace my hands together. And then I want you to kind of push your shoulders forward and push your arms down. And you should feel a good stretch in your back there. Hold this stretch for at least 30 seconds. Generally with stretches, you want to stretch for 30 to 60 seconds. Anything less than 30 seconds, you don't get as good of a stretch because you don't get past the muscle stretch response. Nice deep breaths if you can. Kind of hard to take deep breaths when you're talking. There you go. Okay, one good stretch for the front. We're gonna interlace our hands behind our back, just like this. And you're gonna once again press on down, and you should feel your shoulder blades come together and a big stretch in the front of your chest. All right, there we go. And good work, everybody. That concludes our workout for today. Good job staying active and hope you enjoy the holidays.